Hey adventurers, if you are fond to find Tupperware in a tree or a host hidden in a hedge, well then stick around and we will explore all the different geocache size containers from large to small to micro. And we're going to give you some pro tips in the next 15 minutes on how you can find even the trickiest of these. This is the guide to up your geocaching game to the next level as we explore geocaching sizes and the mysteries of how those are hidden. And trust me, you are going to want to watch right to the end for the ultimate secrets to finding those cryptic cache containers. Welcome back, adventurers. Today we are breaking down the 5 most commonly found geocache container sizes. When you're geocaching, you can find the size of the container you're looking for listed on the geocaching page or in the geocaching app you're using to go geocaching. Geocaching.com classifies the 5 different sizes as large, regular, small, micro, and other. And so for today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the large and work our way down, showing you examples of how these could be hidden, as well as what some of the cache containers look like.
Go big or go home, this is large geocaches.
Larges are often an ammo can or a large piece of Tupperware or something that is, pretty big. And often it's going to have to be hidden in a forest or under a bridge or somewhere where you can actually hide something that big and not draw attention to it. For example, here's an ammo can under a bridge.
It's time for some regular-sized fun. These are medium-sized containers like a lunchbox or a standard-sized ammo can. Some examples are plastic containers, the smaller ammo cans, and larger lock and lock boxes. Likely hiding spots include tree stumps, rock piles, sometimes even behind a fence. For a tip, think about areas that can hide something the size of a shoebox, but still isn't too obvious. It's small treasures but big finds with size small geocaches.
Probably one of the most versatile cache sizes is the small. And very often when you are looking for a small cache, it's going to be some sort of lock and lock or Tupperware container, a plastic food container. And often look for logs like this because they fit just perfectly underneath the log. Found it.
Tiny but mighty, it's the micro geocaches. These are very small, often the size of a film canister or even the size of your pinky finger.
Now, just like all the other size classifications, micros come in all kinds of different shapes also. Some of the things you should watch for though when you're looking for a micro is to see if the hint says magnetic or if there's some sort of reference to being magnetic, because let me show you some examples of magnetic micros you might find. You can quite frequently find reflectors like this that are magnetically attached to something and have the lug inside that. Another common magnetic micro is called the nano. These things are really small. They're like the size of the end of your pinky finger, and they can get tucked in any little nooks and crannies anywhere, like this one. And there's a little log sheet right inside there. One of the most common magnetic micro or small, but usually classified as a micro containers, are the key holders, magnetic key holders. They can be hidden just about anywhere that's metal, just like this, with the log sheet inside. Oh wow, an ammo can. Awesome. Let's open this up. Oh, and look what we found. All right, viewers, well, if you're enjoying what you found, then make sure to subscribe, like, comment below, and share it with your friends. Let us know what you'd like to see in future videos, and thanks so much for watching. Now let's get back to the great content on more cool things to know when you're looking for geocaches and their sizes. All right, now I gotta put this back the way we found it. Sign the log sheet, put everything back the way we found it. There we go. Expect the unexpected. It's other geocaches. The size called other in geocaches can be any size, but it often comes in creative shapes or camouflage, such as these. It can look like a fake rock that's empty inside. It can look like a bolt, and open that up and there's your log sheet. It can be someone's sneaky homemade container with magnets and a geocache inside. It can be anything that can hide in plain sight or an unconventional place you might not normally find a geocache. And it's going to need you to think outside the box and examine what looks like an ordinary object a little more closely in order to find that geocache. Mastering the hunt, finding those hard geocaches. Now that you've got a good handle on the different sizes and how they're often hidden, here's some more really helpful hints to help you make all the finds. Well, first of all, use the hints. Most geocaches have hints that you can use to narrow down your search a little bit more. Check previous logs. Who found this before you? Did they have any challenges? Did they leave any tips that might make your search a little bit easier? And hey, don't forget that your phone has not only a flashlight, it also has the ability to help you look in and under some of those tricky spaces by using the selfie camera. Think creatively and sometimes be patient. It may take multiple visits to find that sneaky cache, so don't give up, and it's okay to log a DNF. Sometimes you can log a DNF and then ask the cache owner for help. Most cache owners want their geocaches to be found, so they will do what they can to help you out. Thanks for joining us on this geocaching adventure. We hope these tips will help you find your next geocache. Are there other topics you'd like us to cover? Leave your suggestions in the comments down below. And in the meantime, remember to cache safely and cache often.